Hello Cancer. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with. On a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Some of you may have been in a relationship with this individual in the past. Some of you may currently be still in this relationship. Others of you, this may be a situationship. And for a very small portion of you, this could be a connection that you have a lot of energy coming through with. You feel that there's something special about this person, and I see that here. You have a lot of very good, loving cards. You have the love card here, actually. Very nice. There's a lot of chemistry, but somebody here might not be speaking up. Eeks. And then we have betrayal. Okay. All right. This is a complicated situation. Firstly, for those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that we need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I don't need to. And also at the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, as well as Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what has come up today in these cards. So we have here a few cards that are quite nice, very nice, but then there are one or two that are a little complicated, one specifically being betrayal, and this may just be a third-party situation. Third party doesn't necessarily mean that you are involved or someone is cheating on someone. This could literally be somebody is not able to give their time, energy, and effort to another individual, and so therefore their time, energy, effort is being spent elsewhere, on a different person, on a different project, a different task, different responsibility. Here we have nourishment followed by love, surrender, creativity, betrayal, power, compassion. Then we have synthesis, then we have shapeshifting. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. Some of you feel, you may feel that the feelings and emotions here are either reversed. It could be vice versa. It is possible that both of you are feeling this because you're mirroring each other, simply because we do have the love card here, and there's a lot of emotional feelings involved, especially when we get the betrayal card. My dear Cancer, it's taken some time, but I realize now how special you are to me. To me, to this connection, to what we are and what we could be. I now see you as someone who fulfills me, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. There's certain things about you that are just so wonderful, beautiful, perfect, that suits an individual like myself. And for whatever reason now, it's hard for me to let go. I feel love for you. This love that I have for you, this love that I feel, it is true. It is unconditional. It is fresh, it is pure. There's so many things that I have gone through, so many things that I will be going through in the future, but knowing that you are around makes me feel whole. For me, the type of love that I have for you, this is a sacred love. It's pure. And whatever I feel for you right now, I now realize I've never felt like this for anyone else before. Not this intense. This connection that I feel with you is quite different. And I have surrendered. I have surrendered my mind, my heart, my body to you. I feel as though I belong to you and that you belong to me. And these feelings, they don't fade. Right now, there's a part of me that wants to create something with you, long-lasting for the world to see. A web of love, where you are the center of my world. But I have betrayed you. There is this sense of betrayal. Did I mean to do it? I don't know what I was thinking. You thought you could predict me. You thought you knew me. And now it turns out that you never knew me at all. There are certain things that you thought you knew about me, and now it seems as if I was a stranger this entire time. Now there's a lack of faith, there's a lack of trust. I do feel that you have power over me. This power that exists, it makes me feel weak in the knees and emotionally vulnerable. There's a part of you that is so powerful and you don't even know it. You can seduce without even trying. And I do have compassion for you. I do feel that in this connection, there is this gentleness, this softness, where it is a different feeling, a different understanding. I have put you where you are now. I'm not happy about it. It shouldn't have happened, but I do have compassion for you, sympathy, even empathy. This is what I've done. And there are a lot of things I want to say. But once upon a time, there used to be peace and harmony in this connection, and then things changed. And now I want to bring back that peace and harmony. There are secrets. There are things that I have hidden deep in the shadows of this forest. Never really wanting you to see that. Never wanting you to know. I do feel that it's important that certain things be spoken, that there be an open dialogue. Because if there's not, then there's no connection. Overall, no matter where I go, no matter what I do, no matter who I go with, my mind is always thinking about you. I may be in the direction of another, but my heart and my mind is turned towards you. thinking about you, wishing for you, longing for you, yearning for you. It's hard for me to not think about you. You are a sweet distraction. All right. Cancer. You have love. There's no doubt about that. It appears that things were going okay. And when things were good, they were really good. But when things went downhill, they went bad, all hell broke loose. And that's what I'm seeing here with the betrayal card. Somebody here betrayed someone and it really ruined. Just like a coin flipping, it was the complete opposite. It was that different. Here, someone's behavior has changed, their attitude has changed because of this betrayal, because of this lack of trust, this lack of faith. But is there love here? Yes, your person of interest does love you. There is love. And what's interesting about this love, what I'm seeing here is you don't have a lot of lust, at the very least, at this stage or at this level right now. Of course, this is a general love reading. It's not a personal love reading. So we can see here that there are a lot of cards that talk about appreciation, knowing that you are the type of person that you are, but appreciating you in that way and not just in a sexual way, not just in a sensual way. You have a lot of loving cards here, and that has made a huge impact on this person. They feel as if they had you and then they completely lost you. That's what they feel. Now, of course, like I said, this is what we're thinking, well, the cross-watcher may be feeling, right? But it could also be yourself, Cancer. You might be going through this as well. This could be vice versa. Could be the same for both of you. But when I do channel, I often see what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you. Some of you might not know who this person is. You may have just stumbled upon my channel. Hello. So if you don't know who this person is, usually this is somebody from your past life then. Or this is somebody right now from your past that may be missing you as well. So these feelings and emotions that are coming from whoever, some of you will know and some of you may not know. And some of you may remember, but you'll be like, I'm not interested in that person. That person's in the past. If that's the case, then most likely this will not resonate with you because this is not what you're looking for. All right, I have here the beginner's, nope, this is not the beginner's. This is the Lover's Path Tarot. So with this deck, I look into the reason why the connection went kind of downhill in the first place. What truly happened that caused the problem? Okay. Interesting. We have here the Ace of Staffs and we have the Queen of Coins. This is for those of you that may have gone through a situation where you were close and then all of a sudden things just kind of stopped. And it makes you wonder what happened. Some of you may have been ghosted. This person may have just started keeping their distance. They don't communicate with you as much, breadcrumbing. There may be a lack of closure. If any of you feel as though maybe this person took you for granted, right? These are certain things that they may have been thinking about in the past, which led to this particular time in your life. This is why you are where you are, because this person thought in this manner. Now, I also just wanted to quickly mention that these cards I read in the reverse. So you'll notice that they are not exactly traditionally what you'd be reading. Here we have the Ace of staffs, this talks about how there's a lack of energy. Or rather, this is in the past, so how there was a lack of energy. There was a feeling that there was a lack of growth, not really wanting to take any action, not really feeling very creative. Interesting, you have the creativity card here. Creativity, you had the card right here earlier, creativity. Now here you also have creativity, but at that time there was a lack of creativity. So in the beginning, there was a lack of creativity, but now the first set of cards are supposed to be current. This is in your past. So the first set of cards that you saw, now they want to have the sense of creativity. They want to create something with you, usually a relationship. But in the past, they did not want to. So that's the difference right there. Here we have difficulties with new situations, with new relationships, difficulties with growth. Also, the need to focus. This person was having an issue with the masculine or yang aspect of life. Here, it also talks about how new opportunities may have been given, but they were not really taking it. They were unable to focus on themselves and have a period of growth. There should have been inspiration that inspires action, but there was none. So it does appear that even though this person was trying to move forward, even if they wanted to, the need to focus, they were unable to focus. And if there's a lack of focus, then their focus was scattered. That energy is scattered. And when it's scattered, it means it's in other locations, other places, other people. So they could not focus on you at that time because their focus was somewhere else. Here we also have the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins here, it talks about, it's a very interesting card. I'm going to read the upright and then the reverse. So Queen of Coins typically talks about fertility, prosperity, beauty, and generosity. This person wanted at some point in time, genuinely, to create prosperity and harmony. There was fertility, perhaps even parenthood. There was loyalty, there was warmth and affection, and even love. But then things changed because of their focus. There was a feeling of lack of fertility, lack of prosperity, not really feeling very beautiful and not seeing things that are beautiful in life, not really feeling generous. The lack of prosperity and harmony is what they felt. They felt that there was a lack of loyalty, warmth, and affection, and even love. What they needed to do was ground themselves because they had started to create an over-materialistic orientation to life. Disappointments in the home. So it appears here that there was an over-materialistic orientation to life, meaning they were very materialistic, right? Not only that, but there was also disappointments in their home environment. If this is a third-party situation, that totally goes with that. Like, you're having an issue with your partner at home, somebody leaves, somebody ends up falling in love with somebody else. Where have you been all my life? Why didn't I meet you 10 years ago when I married such and such? And a lot of, some people actually are like, oh, why do you say marry? Because the majority of the world does marry. The majority of the world does marry. In my past lives, the readings that I do, almost everybody's getting married. It's like everybody. There's hardly any reading that I've done unless they've just been engaged and somebody dies too soon. But everybody marries. So when I say marry, there's nothing to be offended about. People like marriage. Some people don't want to get married, and that's perfectly okay. That's their choice, and there's a reason why they do what they do. I don't have a problem with that. So please don't mind if I do say the example of marriage. It's just that when you cheat on somebody who's married in society, it's just looked upon as even a worse kind of a situation because now you have something that's a solid document. Plus you have families that know each other. Plus you have children in that way too. Not to say that common law is like that different. Not common law is not different. But it's just that in society, this is the way the world sees and views. So when you have a person that is with another, all of a sudden they meet someone else, they have a miserable life at home, they're upset at home, they meet someone else, that person is also, most likely, the majority of the time I've seen, from a past life. And it's easy to fall in love with that person. And there is a reason why that person came into one's life. If you want to have a look on my other channel, which is called Asnointia Audio. Those videos are absolutely free. I have 2 videos you might find really interesting. One is called Past Life and Spiritual Connections. The other is called Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections. I have other videos there. Please do check it out. It's on relationships. It is on negative energies. Also, of course, a whole lot on spiritual connections. So what I'm trying to get at here is there is a connection here that occurred because there was disappointments at home. So when the environment became very toxic at home, this individual started going out. When they went out, they ended up finding somebody else. Now, this could be you. This could be them. But here we're talking about an individual, somebody in this connection was not happy at home. And when they were disappointed and they were upset at home, they tried to find that attention, that love elsewhere. Now, this could be 2 couples, literally 2 couples, or it could be one person that's attached to somebody, has a partner, a wife, a husband. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just 2 people. But then a third party comes in there too. So here we do have a situation where it could be possible that some of you that might be in a third party situation, not all of you are going to be. Not everybody is. Like I said, it's a general love reading. But if that's the case, this is one of the main reasons why there was a problem in this connection. Because there was disappointments in the home. And they were simply having this materialistic lifestyle because that is something that is tangible. That is something that satisfies this person. It's almost as if this person was spending money to distract themselves from what was really going on. I'm seeing here the word addictions. Hopefully not. I'm seeing like drinking, a lot of drinking, and it's not healthy. So somebody here is spending money, but what they're trying to do is use that money so that that feeling of disappointment in the home, it goes away. That's not going to work like that, right? We know that. People here need to talk. They need to settle things. They need to maybe talk to a doctor or a therapist or somebody, a counselor, right? We need to talk our way through these things and not depend on certain types of substances, right? Or certain types of drinks. We can't be, or even like shopping, like shopaholics, right? Like we can't be spending our money simply because that makes us happy. That's just a temporary thing. Not only that, but practically, you're not going to have a lot of money left if you keep this habit up. I'm getting the word gambling. Unfortunately, this person that we're looking at, they've had a lot of problems and they have truly tried to help themselves in their own way. But the majority of the time, their way wasn't what we would call the healthy way. It was unhealthy. And part of the reason why, it's because they didn't have a very good support system. And when they have that sense of disappointment in the home, they just want to get out. They just want any option. Anything out there that's good, I'm going for it. That is typical human nature. That's just the way it is. So here with this individual, they were going through something in their life, and that's the reason why they weren't able to focus on you. If you're in a relationship where somebody has not healed from another relationship, if you're in a relationship where somebody has not healed from trauma, you cannot fix that person. You cannot truly heal that person. That person needs to heal on their own. Yes, you can support them. You can provide them with the resources. But when you get into a relationship like that, there's always some type of problem. Because that person needs to heal first. And they can no longer move forward in a happy, healthy connection with you because they are carrying this baggage. They're carrying this negative energy around with them. This is something that happened here. And if you were wondering, why was it so complicated? This is why. There was a lot of things going on in this person's life that they were not able to tell you. I'm seeing the word circumstances in my mind's eye right now. Their circumstances were as such, Either they didn't tell you because they thought you wouldn't believe them, or just that they just didn't tell you because maybe you wouldn't understand. That's what they thought. They were kind of secretive, I'm seeing here as well. Sometimes I'm also getting like a sentence. It's like sometimes they would. I'm literally hearing the word "shut you up." Hopefully, they didn't do that, but almost all relationships have that type of a situation where somebody tells us to shut up. This person at some point in time had an issue where you would want to express yourself, but they didn't want to go on and on about it. It was about commitment. I'm seeing the word commitment. They just didn't want to discuss it. So you know what it is? This person had issues. They didn't want to talk to you about it, and they expected you to just read their mind. That's basically what it comes down to. You can't be with a person like that. You can, but you will not be happy. This person needs to take some time out, heal from whatever pain, suffering, and sorrow that they have. Start to feel that growth, that motivation, that feeling of wanting to do something in life and achieve something in life. Not being addicted to materialistic things. Being able to heal and understand what was happening in the home, and knowing that that happened in the past and that does not define me. I am my own individual and I can be somebody else. That is what this person needs. It'll take time. Crosswatcher, if that's you, you know what to do. So, this is huge, guys. You got into a relationship where you thought it was great. But when you truly are in a relationship, you don't know the details until somebody tells you of what someone else went through in their childhood, their youth, adult, up until now. What is going on in their life, we don't know. Only they know what they've gone through. There are certain triggers, certain reactions people have, and they behave in certain ways because of these reasons. Seeing this, I would say give this person their time, support them if they need support. But remember, you are not the person that is there that's supposed to fix them. You can't really fix people. People just come to a realization and they change automatically. All right, I have here the Beginner's Tarot. Here I'll look into what it is that, any type of actions, any intentions, any plans that this person may have towards you. Very nice. Wanting to reach out. Very nice. Ho, ho, ho. Hello. It sounded a little bit like Santa Claus. Oh my God. We have here the 10 of Cups. Amazing. Amazing. Beautiful. Very nice. Interesting. So we have here some really nice, beautiful cards. All of these cards are wonderful. Congratulations, Cancer. The Magician, first card's the strongest. A lot has happened. And in the coming days, months, this person is going to realize that you are their dream and their wish come true. Definitely 100%. They are so in love with you. Here we have the Magician. This person wants to provide you with all of the things that you would like. They want to be that person that can satisfy your every need. And they are going to try their best to satisfy you in every way possible. Here, they also want to manifest something with you, and that is the reason why they are moving forward. Here, how are they moving forward? Are they moving like a king? Are they being very bold? No, they're not. Are they a little rash and impulsive like a knight? No, they're not. Are they shy, quiet, a little nervous, like a page? Yes, they are. So this person is going to approach you in a way that a page would. Somebody who is young, immature, inexperienced, very shy, very timid, almost scared in a way, nervous. But what does their heart want? 10 of Cups. This person sees you in their life to have a happy home, a couple, a family. This could be children. This could be fur babies. It doesn't have to be fur babies. It could be reptiles. Pets. Any type of pets. Plants. This person wants growth, prosperity, freedom, joy, happiness with you. This is the 10 of Cups, and they realize that you are their dream, and you are their wish come true, and you help them make their heart beat. That's how much they love you. They want to be with you forever and ever. We do have the 2 of Wands. They have finally decided, made a choice. They are no longer in this state of confusion. They don't have this lack of understanding anymore. They know what they want, and they want you. We also have here the Temperance card. Here, this talks about how in this connection there's this desire to have equal give and take. This understanding that if I give you a little bit, things will become better. What I'm seeing here is that this is a divinely guided connection, a spiritual connection, which is probably why I started talking about the spiritual side of things in the last deck. So this is a spiritual connection, and for this individual, it's not about having or making a better balance. Yes, they do want that, but they also see that they want to fill your cup with love. They don't want it to be just about themselves. They want it to be about you. Now, this is someone who has seen things, they've been there, done that, experienced things. Even though they've done all this, they are still going to be approaching you like a page. So there's nothing bad that this person approaches you like a page, because, any effort is better than no effort, right? Something's better than nothing. And if that's what you want, I do see that happening. Just remember not to be expecting anything too rash, too bold from this person. They are approaching you like a page. And when this card comes up, it does indicate someone who is very youthful, very vibrant, very gentle, very soft. Their approach is not going to be like that. On the inside, deep down, they do love you like a king. We have here the 10 of Cups, so they do have that. It's just that when they approach you, their approach is going to be slightly different. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. Just going to do a quick prayer. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. The deck is Archangel Answer Cards. It's up to you. So now this reading just split into 2 groups. Some of you may wish to be with this person. Others of you, you've just kind of had enough and you want to move on, see what's out there now. Sometimes it gets a little too much because you've been waiting for months, even years. Oh my gosh, there's someone better. Yeah, that's why that's coming up, because there's going to be another opportunity. Cancer, there's going to be another opportunity within the next few months. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oh my God, peoples, party peoples, look at this. Look at this stuff. There's somebody new coming into your life, whether you like it or not. This person's going to be somebody from your past life. It's going to be absolutely hot as hell. Man, oh man, I feel the energy. This person's going to sweep you off your feet. There's going to be a lot of chemistry. This person's going to be someone new. However, some of you are not going to want to be with that person. You're still going to want to be with your person of interest, and your person of interest may also change their persona. You see this 10 of Cups that we had, they're going to try to change themselves because they're going to feel different. They're going to be renewed. There's something, I'm not good with it sounds really weird, but okay, what I do, I read people's feelings and emotions. That's my specialty, so I've noticed. I'm not good with zodiac stuff, like the signs and all that kind of stuff. I don't do much with charts and things like that, so it is, for me, it's very complicated. For me, it's almost like math, and I'm not good at math. So what I'm seeing here is there's something going on behind the scenes, which I do know, and I believe the stars are all connected and all that stuff. There's something going on here where you're going to be receiving some type of an opportunity where there's going to be goodness, an abundance, a shower of abundance here is going to come to you. It's really, really nice. The energy is very strong. We have here in the near future, it's important for you to take action. It is up to you if you want to go ahead with this. There's two things. For those of you that don't want to continue with this particular individual that we're talking about, it's up to you. You can wait. There is going to be somebody better within the next few months. It's going to be a romantic connection, which is spiritually based. Are you ready for this? Yes, you are, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. For those of you that want to be with this specific individual that we're doing the reading for, yes, it's important for you to take action in the near future. It is up to you. You do have the choice, but it's important for you to wait because there's something better than the situation that you're in right now. Within the next few months, there will be something better than that situation. And there will be this realization that this is a spiritual connection. You are either twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners, or more. Those are the top three that I see that are the most strongest. This is a really intense connection and feeling I'm getting. And the same for you. You're ready emotionally, spiritually, physically. You've been through a lot. Ultimately, what I'm seeing here is that it's like your stars are aligning. Your stars are changing. Things were kind of bad in the past, but things are going to start to kind of fall into place. I'm seeing a pathway, and I'm seeing that the pathway is made out of like puzzle pieces. And from the sky, those pieces are falling down onto the path, and it's being built and it's getting made. That's really cool, actually. I see that right now. It's almost like a game, like one of those games that we have on our devices. I don't even know if something like that exists, but it probably does. Anywho, that's what I'm seeing right now. So I do see that the path forward is going to be laid out for you. The puzzles, certain pieces that you just don't know, it's going to fall literally, metaphorically from the sky into your life's path, and then things will start to get smoother and smoother for you. You will be able to move forward in your life then. It's a win-win situation, guys. It's beautiful and gorgeous. God bless you. I'm so happy for this. This is really nice. Getting a lot of good energy from this right now. With this card, some of you might be in a spiritual connection right now. The majority of you are. That's generally the case. If you want me to do a past life reading for you, you can always reach out to me. Just email me if you cannot place an order from the website. Right now there is a waiting list, but you can always let me know that you would like to. And if it is open, feel free. You can always get a reading from me regarding your past life with this specific individual. And those readings, you can have a look on my website. Those readings are, it takes me a long time to do those readings, but they're very, very interesting. You can read a little bit about it. Also on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, I had mentioned before actually to have a look at some of the spiritual related ones. There's one called What and Who is a Twin Flame? What and Who is a Soulmate? What and Who is a Karmic Partner? Hopefully I'll be able to put up some more videos in the coming days. I'm feeling much better now than before. And when I will, I'll be talking more about the spiritual connections as well. But what I have up there right now will be helpful for some of you who are new, especially if you haven't seen any of that. You'll realize why this connection is so darn intense. Why it's difficult to let go. Why it's difficult to move on. Why some people feel so obsessed. It's not difficult to let go. It's just that it takes time. And it really, really hurts. if you are in a spiritual connection, because that person is a part of you, is part of your energy. You can feel them and they can feel you. You can probably feel that right now. Sometimes I see people that are watching these, but also your person of interest is also watching it, which is really funny. I've seen that happen a few times, actually. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated for you. And please do like, share, and subscribe my other channel as well, please. I will be, hopefully, fingers crossed, uploading something soon. You all take care. Stay safe. Bye now.